Everyone, Debbie A. Anderson doing her weekly reading for June the 19th through to June the 25th, 2023. And you will notice that my altar here is filled with light. Spirit invoked, invited, suggested, whatever you like to call it, to put plenty of light here this week because we are going to need it. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forms of light here. And you'll notice that I've got my 2 Day of the Deads, which I was asked to bring in. So I have a feeling that this week could be about past lives, things that we've buried that can rise to the surface. Oh joy, oh joy. And it's things that we have to deal with. And for anybody that's been watching my Thursday Emotions in the Ocean, which I do post on Facebook, and it was to do with, people have been saying to me, you know, there's a lot of, I feel like things are coming at me and it's really bam, like boom, hitting me in the heart chakra. And I experienced that myself. So I shared my story on Thursday and how it was affecting me. So here's the thing, when we get hit with something from our past that we think we have dealt with, there is a reason it comes up. Maybe we didn't smash the bones up enough, like smash the bones up and let them blow away or wash away or be soaked up by Mother Earth. So our reading this week will be from the Vibrational Energy Oracle cards, the Vibrational Earth Children deck, the I Am Vibrational, and the I Am Sacred Affirmation decks. Cards are all shuffled, everything's ready to go. So let me pull over that first card and see what is happening. Oh my. Okay, so this card, the F word, which many of you know and reside to in our world, and it goes beep, 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 F, or F, beep, beep, beep. And so when this card is in the deck and when it's pulled, it's to do with balance. So for every F word we have in a negative sense, there is always a positive that we need to bring in. So I'm concluding, assuming, thinking that Spirit are trying to give us a heads up that something's going to hit our boom factor, our heart factor this week that we are going to have to deal with. And maybe, yes, we're digging up the bones from the past and we need to deal with them. And for every F word we have, so, you know, the beep, beep F word, I just think of what other things are there, the opposite. It's fantastic. Freedom, feeling, focus, foresight. Okay, and there's frustration, there's freaking heck, and all that kind of thing. So let's just put this into perspective at the moment. There is balance, and it's being brought up for a reason, especially this week. And of course, I have believe, and I have the heart there, the heart center. Everything's going to be heart centered, and we have to believe in that. So let's see, with our childlike essence, our element of the child coming in and sort of giving us the opposite or comparable with what we're getting for our adult self. And what we've got here, change is fun. Yeah, kind of. I can hear you all saying this. No, I've done a lot of change. I've done this, I've done that, I've done that. I don't want to keep changing. I want to be where I am, and everything was going great. And then the shoe dropped, and then I was back to where I was. Maybe that's where the change comes in. And of course, we go through the seasons of change, just like in this little soul here. And the seasons of change in our life can be, we go from one school to another. Think of it when you're a small child. You have all your friends in that school and everything's so great, and then all of a sudden you're going to a different school with different friends and saying, no, I like where I am. I have all my good stuff here. Don't make me move. But then in a short while we start to fall into that or allow that to resonate with us, and then it's like, I like this new place, I like all these new friends and all the rest of it. And then we go in another change. Maybe we're going to college, or we're going to work, or we're moving home, or we're getting married, or we're getting divorced, or whatever. Change happens, okay? Like the seasons, and it's not necessarily divided into quarters, but I just noticed that I have 8 candles lit here. That is infinity. 8 is a symbol of infinity. So I just count them through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 being my skull, of course. So the infinity of this here is change happens. It has to. And if we're not dealing with it, and we have to deal with change. We can embrace it, we can fight it. Hey, I'm a kicking and screaming kind of gal as well, so don't panic on that. But yes, change is fun. We have to place that in there. And of course, look, F, the opposite to the F I just called that. Change is fun. Okay, all right, so the I am vibrational card. Let's see what I have here. Okay, I am at one with God, therefore I am vibrationally divine. And yes, again, heart-centered. This emanating out from our heart. The heart is there. I have my hearts here. So let's just take this week as when we go within to the God within us. And yes, we are all part of God. Yes, you are a God in your own right. Accept it. Believe it, take it on board. All right? God is not outside of you, it's within you. It, he, it, she, whoever. The God is within you, therefore you are God. So let that divine inspiration, that connection be there with you. All right? And the I am secret card, the last card here. Wow, look at the lion. I am sacred and vibrationally positive. Fear is not a word, I know. The F word, fear. Fun. Too funny. Again, I just shuffle them and then I read them for you. So, yeah, I am sacred and vibrationally positive. Fear is not a word I know. So if you're going through something or something hits your little connection this week, just remember that. You are in the God-like part of yourself. And yes, maybe you have to go within, maybe you have to do some meditation, maybe all of the above or not the above. But believe this week when the poop hits the fan, you're going to be ready. You know it. Vibrational blessings from me. Have a great week.